Tony, hey Chris Day, how are you doing? He's asking, hello everybody. Looks like here from the Coach Steve channel. Hey Coach Steve.
Hello, good to have you all here. We put the link out to make sure everybody comes over, so they got to represent.
Yes. So while we wait for people to come on in, how's everybody's day going?
It's been fun here. Played a little bit here at the Palms. My first time here was yesterday. I had not been here since they redid it. Love this casino. It's very nice.
Yeah. What do you like about the renovation at the Palms?
It's fresh. It's clean. It's wide open. Doesn't have a smell of smoke, and it looks like they want you to be here.
They do. Alright, and at the Palms, hey Rose, at the Palms, it's just like so inviting. Like literally, you walk in and it's like so open, and you can actually like play. You actually feel comfortable sitting at the slot machine. Hey Paul, hey Jay Will, and I'm wondering what machine have you had to suck at so far?
I just had a little bit of luck, 8 out of 10 on a Keno machine, of course, with the Keno. And then hit a little bit on the Buffalo, but not to the level I want. I'm just very frustrated with Buffalo right now.
Yep, Buffalo, go bye-bye.
There was a hacking of the algorithm about a year or so ago by a group of foreign nationals. And so I actually was in Vegas a year ago, and I purchased a Keno machine, and I overheard that they had to redo all the Buffalo algorithms. So that's probably what the problem is.
Yep. Hey Casino Lady Slot, hey Rose at Slots, hello Jennifer, and Rose S is asking, hey Coach, how is the hotel business?
Oh, it's fantastic. We opened the English Hotel in the Arts District here in Las Vegas back in March, and July is supposed to be a slow period. We actually have some sellouts midweek, this week and next week coming up. The fall is looking fantastic, and 2023 is really showing good strength here in Vegas.
That is so exciting to hear. I totally forgot you were in hotels business. I'm wondering what got you into doing hotels?
I started hotels many years ago. I used to sell baseball cards and coins and stuff, so I'd set up little shows. And then in the early 90s, the actual first real hotel job I had, the Chicago Cubs were staying at a hotel in Arizona, so I got a job there so I could meet the players. And I just kind of fell in love with the business at that point.
There's something that's really fun about seeing people. And going back to Keno and slot machines, I'm wondering, do you actually have your own Keno machine?
Not anymore. I had one that I used for Keno. I did Keno University content.
Yes.
And then I sold it at Christmas last year, and I don't have any more now. So.
Then you gotta get your slot machines back.
Well, I want to get a hotel with a bunch of them, then I can use those.
Yes. I really hope that you. What slot machines would you like in the hotel?
Definitely gotta get the Sun and Moon, the old
Heck
classic.
Yes.
Yes, Sun and Moon. Some classic 3 reels. I love the double, triple cherries. The one that even if it's not on the line, you get to pay.
Yes.
The triple stars. Just all the old classics, but then some of this new stuff that's a lot of fun. The more blinky and more sound it makes, the more the hotel makes. So.
Yep. I love the blinky machines. At the same time, I feel that I always have better luck on the. This is just a myth, but I always have better luck on the old school machine like Sun and Moon. Because how the pays are distributed through the pay lines rather than condensed into one bonus feature.
Yes.
Oh wait a second, we just got a super chat. Hey Tony, thank you so much.
Tony.
Woo! Thank you
Tony,
for the $5 super chat. Good to see you, Coach Steve, on this channel. Woo! Heck yes.
This is actually not to be all goofy and all that. But this is one of my dreams, is to spend some time with Simon. I've been watching your content forever, and it's an inspiration to all of us. And thank you so much for having me here.
You are very welcome, and I'm more than honored to have you on. The moment I saw your chat, I was like, oh my gosh, what a vibrant, lovely, just a really fun community to hang out with. Well, I'm at home, but I can see Vegas through you.
Oh yeah. Well, I love Vegas. I was here years ago. I actually ran a couple hotel casinos from 09 to about 14. Then I traveled around doing other hotel stuff. I've been trying to get back, and when this opportunity came up, I just jumped at it. Could not wait to get back to Vegas.
Heck yes. Woo! So I'm curious, what drew you to Vegas? What drove you to opening hotel casinos in the first place?
Initially, just as a hotel guy, I did a lot of resorts, Texas, Arizona, all over. Worked in Hawaii for a while. And my first opportunity out here, I just came out here for 30 days back in 2009. There was a bankrupt property. My job was to babysit it until they sold it. We got in there, we started cranking it up, and 5 years later, we sold it. So it was a great 5-year run.
Yeah. Well, do you know what the name of the casino was that you?
Yep. It was the Greek Isles Hotel Casino,
yes.
And then we converted it to the Clarion. It was Debbie Reynolds' old place, and so we had multiple shows, floor, super spectacular. And then during that time, the same company I was with, they took back Hooters out of bankruptcy, so I ran Hooters for a while, which is now the Yo-Yo.
Sweet. I did not realize that Yo-Yo's, Hooters, there exists like so much history. And also, we got J-Ralph. J-Ralph says, hope you have some pull to tell the casinos to loosen up nationwide and open and become recording friendly. Thanks in advance.
There's a lot of conversation on that. Yesterday I talked to security here, and I said, as long as we focus on the screen and not anyone else, are we okay? And I got temporary permission. I still need to get a long-term agreement here. But many of the casinos during the pandemic, side I believe, like everyone else, I believe the more content we show, the more fun we have, the more people are going to want to come to casinos. So I don't understand why you wouldn't want to, other than the security stuff and the privacy issue.
Yep. Like for me, when I go, like for me, even if like the casino looks very empty and if there's like absolutely nothing, but if like the YouTuber at slot machines like having fun and like talking to everybody, that's like a casino I want to go to, because I can at least, even if it's just one person, I can at least see that one person is having a good time and it would draw me to like the property.
Especially if you've been to Vegas and you can't get back for a while, and for those folks locked down outside of the country or couldn't travel here, it's a way to live your memories through different YouTubers.
It really is, especially casino YouTubers. And also Mr. Classic TV, 1880, 1980, thank you.
Power.
Woo! Punky Power fist bump. Thank you so much for the $2.11 super chat. Woo!
Nice. It's a fun thing to do. I love the way that you mix up slot play, interviews, art, and you're such a skilled artist that it's just great to see your stuff show up on other people's channels.
Thank you, and that's like something. And like when it comes to art, I just like really enjoy just like being able to sit there and just like draw for everybody. It's like so relaxing. And Pangio is asking, where is this?
We are in the Palms Hotel Casino, or the Palms Resort Casino, as Siri would say, and we're up on the second floor. The casino's just down below us. Loud music, lots of people, so this is probably the best location to hang out with Simon.
It really is. And like downstairs, it's like so pumping. And what I really appreciate about the Palms right now is the fact that they actually let you record if you get permission. And right now, we're here for Keno Nation.
So Keno Nation, my channel started out with baseball cards and travel and all that, like everyone does on YouTube, with the travel and adventure. And a couple of trips to Vegas, a couple of Keno videos, and all of a sudden 500 views. I went, wait, there's something to this. And so there's a lot of great Keno channels out there. There's people who love Keno and people who don't understand Keno. And so a chance to educate. I did some Keno University videos, and then just kind of talk through my Keno a lot. But there's a group here, James Spitzer Cash Out, the Keno Couple, Keno Kid, all these folks are here putting on Keno Nation 4. So if you're interested in Keno coming out, we'll teach you all about it.
Yes, and also, as a new Keno player, what advice do you have? Like, do you have any, advice? What advice do you have as a Keno player? And also, do you have any superstitions?
Yes and yes. Advice is only play Keno with money you want to throw out the window as you're driving down the freeway, because you're never going to see it again until you do. And when you hit big.
Yes.
Keno is fantastic that way. The other thing about Keno is I always play for the second prize. So on a 7 out of 7, for a $1 bet, you can win $7,000. But a 6 out of 7, which is much more accessible, you win $400. So I'm okay to bet the $1 to win $400. If I happen to hit the 7,000, yay me. Superstitious wise, I will actually look at the Keno board and watch the numbers that are coming out, and I try to guess and I move things around, and I'm a top left corner guy and a corner guy and all that. So those are my things that I played. If you watch a lot of the videos over and over again, it's a lot of the same numbers. People go, hey, play my numbers. You put them out there and you're like, back to my numbers.
Yes, and also I hold that and speaking of Keno and numbers, I hold that Cleopatra Keno is a really difficult game to play because of the bonuses. Along with Da Vinci Diamond Keno, it can be really difficult too because of like all the features and the fact that the game, just like slots, has to pay out on the bonuses rather than better consistently pay you out for line hits.
Exactly. So Cleopatra Keno, you get 12 free games if you hit the bonus with the bug and the thing and the stuff and the junk. But the payouts are a lot less because you can win 12 times.
Yep.
Well, that's never going to happen. Caveman Keno, I hit a 5 out of 5 yesterday here, and it didn't pay very much. Paid 420 coins because I'm supposed to hit a multiplier and a multiplier. In actuality, I needed to hit an 8 out of 8 to get the money I get 5 out of 5 on another game.
That is really rough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I find that, and that's one of my biggest fears is betting one less than I need for the jackpot, getting a jackpot numbers, nothing. And I'm like, Are you kidding me, everybody?
Exactly. The Da Vinci, the Wolf Run, all these different Buffalo Kenos and all that, I've dabbled in it. a shot, but then I grumble through the whole thing. I
Yeah.
complain way too much. Sorry.
When I'm playing certain slot machines on my channel, it's just like a complaining show. I just grunt, groan, complain, and hope for the best.
Oh well, and as long as it's positive, encouraging complaining, you know, and we stay away from the nasty words and hitting the machines, all that.
Yeah.
None of that helps. But if you actually yell at the machine, like, "Come on, Buffalo," then they actually listen to you. So.
It does.
Yeah.
I find that what I have to do when I'm playing a certain machine, this is a superstition. I make Buffalo coin.
Yep. Now with Wheel of Fortune, the original old school Wheel of Fortune, I won't hit the spin the wheel until the 8th. Boop, 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 boop. It has to be the 8th one
Yes.
always, and I hit the 8th one always. So that's my superstition.
Yeah, what does hitting the 8th one do for you?
I've won enough of the 1,000 coins and things over the years
Wow.
that's got to be because of the 8th boop, and it's a boop, 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 boop. It has to be the 8th one. You can't miss it.
Yes, and it also says cards and wins. I tell the folks to talk to the machines.
Yes.
Hey Slot Royal, nice to see you. Hey RM Studio. Hey Jennifer.
Talking to the machine, if you actually ask a machine nicely, sometimes they'll give you a bonus, but you have to edit out all the other times it didn't give you the bonus to make it look like you get a bonus every time you talk to a machine.
Yep. You have to do some very serious video editing.
That's right. How come the sun's in a different location and you're wearing different clothes? No, it's the same position,
Same.
really.
So I'm curious, have you there's definitely this superstition that's floating around in the casino hotel industry, that hotels and casinos, they literally tighten up the machines at certain times of the day, and is it possible from a hotel's perspective for you to go in as a hotel manager to tighten the machines up and say, all right, nobody can win from 3 to 4 p.m. tight, quick?
Yes and no. So absolutely not. Those spur of the moment tightenings, that's not possible. Everything has to be registered with the Nevada Gaming Commission. Everything that's being done is being documented. There's all kinds of security features and all kinds of legitimate gaming going on in Las Vegas. If you're playing a casino in Malta, who knows?
Yep.
But here, each machine is set to retain a certain amount of money. So I don't care as a hotel casino guy who plays my machine. I don't care who wins what, because I'm going to keep 7%. I'm going to keep 5%
Yes.
of all the play. I want you to play and play and play, because even though you put your $100 bill in, you got $93 back. You can put that 93 in, then you get 88 back.
Yep.
And eventually, I'm going to get all your money.
You are.
You're going to have fun. I'm going to get your money, and everyone wins.
Yes, and even if it was even if it was possible to tighten the machines up, people would eventually start noticing patterns
Yeah.
and boycotting your hotel during that time.
Exactly. So I like everyone else on my channel complain, oh, it's the holiday weekend, 4th of July, they tighten the machines. It's just the cycle and the rotation. There's nothing that says because a machine is tight right now that it won't pay immediately, or if it's paying a bunch that it won't keep paying. It's just all random. It's random generators. And
Yep.
are you the person who's lucky enough to sit at the Golden Goblin machine? So this happened to me the other day. I've been playing. I got like a 2-hour session going. Grumble, 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 and I'm down to my last $40. I go, screw it, I'll just give it to this machine. And at the end, I'm down to $1.95 on a $2 bet, so I got no more bets.
Yep.
It hits a random jackpot for over $5,000.
Oh,
Totally random.
my
You can't
gosh.
win it other than random.
Whoa.
3 o'clock in the morning on a day I should have been in bed for work.
That's amazing. And you know what's really crazy about that? It's the fact that you had to sit down, and the fact that you're there at the right time, and also for a slot machine. Also, for another big superstition I hear from people is they say, all right, you just got to, all right, if that machine pay out big, you don't ever play that machine again. Don't play that machine because it just pay out big. Which I did find out from Home Slots Fun that that's totally false, because the machine could do back-to-back jackpots.
There's some machines, I think it's gone now at the MGM, it was a nickel slot. There'd be a line down the hallway because it hadn't paid out forever. It's,
Yes.
$100,000 on a 15-point bet or whatever. I might be making the numbers up. It was huge. And it just never paid. If you didn't bet all 3 and you hit the 3 symbols, you didn't get the jackpot.
Yep.
And so someone will come in and bet a nickel, and they hit the jackpot symbols,
Oof.
and then it just triggers it again. It's gonna be a longer time before it comes back. Wheel of Fortune was the same way when it first came out. You had to bet all 3 coins to get the
Yes.
spin, otherwise you just get a little payout. And so those are the human factors that go into it as well. I mean, a machine could never pay for 30 years, and all of a sudden every day for the next 16 years pay.
Wow.
There's no rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah, not all. It's like your machine cycle, and also, hey, Slot Royal, that is so cool that you're finally starting your own channel. I wish I had a few years back, and also, Keno Green says I talk to them all the time, but they never answer me.
Well, it depends on, I guess, the questions that you're asking the Keno machine. If you're demanding a 10 spot or, and yeah, you're right. I mean, they're very rude when you want the big payouts.
They are. They just It's like the moment you say big payout to go, it shrivel up. And you know what's really funny is that for me, they always seem to pay out when you're not looking. Like for example, I got like one of my biggest biggest line hits when I was like holding my phone up and I was like, to make sure it lined up, I hit the spin button. I was looking down to make sure that a drink did not spill my shoe, and then I look up 8 times multiplier.
Yep, that happens.
It does, and also Salt Whale, I'll definitely check out your channel. And Chris Day says, hey Coach Steve, ever won a little good pay on terrible white mystery stain machine?
Oh, yeah. So we have our channel. I do a lot of driving around Vegas. We go to off strip casinos, a lot of convenience store casinos, dive casinos. But we've identified one Terrible's gas station that has a white stain slot machine.
Wow.
And I've had more luck than not on that machine. And so periodically, pretty much every night, we make a trip to that white stain slot machine.
Yeah. What does it look like? The white stain slot machine?
I'm assuming, because I don't want to think anything else, it was like they had a sticker on it at some point. When they peeled it off, they left the white stain. But I'm afraid it might be just.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's so cool to think that you hit. What, in the white stain slot machine, what game was it?
A lot of Keno. I do a lot of Cleopatra Keno on there, and just bonus after bonus. And it may not be where I get rich on it, but there's just a lot of play and a lot of fun with that. And then I walk over to the hot stuff machine when I'm done.
Yes. And J-Ro Slots is asking, how do you feel about Keno U1 slots?
I love Keno. It's recreational for me. I enjoy the therapy of the ding, 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 ding sound. When I play like 20 card Keno, I actually cover every box on the board with 20 cards.
Yes.
That way everything is hitting all the time. That's my endorphin generator. The slots, it's both love and hate relationships because there's no reason why I shouldn't be winning this money. And especially if I get the bonus on the Buffalo, what do you mean $3?
Pathetic.
I have 2 casinos in town that I will not go back to until I do, because I bet the maximum on the dancing drums, $10 bets, boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
You hit the bonus and you win $11 in a mini.
Yep.
Come on, man.
That happens to me more often than not,
Yep.
where I get either less of my bet back or my bet back.
Yep.
And you know what was really funny is one day I was like betting 5 cents on 88 fortunes, 8 cents. I got like $6. And I said, all right, that's a small but mighty win. The person next to me said, well, that's 5. Well, think of it that way. That's $5.08. Well, and they said I can barely get that back when I'm betting like max.
Yep, exactly.
And also, Ponjoyo is asking, what's your favorite granola bar?
My favorite granola bar, it's the one that sticks to the top of a hood of a car. It's a very nice, I think it's called kashishi or whatever it is, but it's got the nuts and the fruits and the things. And whatever that sticky stuff on it, when you put it on the top of your car, even on the freeway, it won't blow off.
That is so nice. I gotta look for that bar. And Slot Royal, as it says, I feel like that Lightning Links are the best slot machines. Am I wrong or right?
If you hit them, they're the greatest. What it does to me is like, you'll see some videos later I'm gonna release of the anger and frustration of there's no reason why I can't hit. Why are all 4 of these machines paying bonuses and mine isn't? Especially when I up my bet. You go back down to pennies, all of a sudden you get 10 million coins.
You do.
But on the dollars you can't win. So it's a huge progressive that grows rapidly. So in that regard, it's a fun game.
It is, and what I find strange is the fact that it feels like there's like times like everybody's winning in that bank, but your machine's not. And I just find it so weird. Like sometimes like you take that giant bet down to like pennies, and bam, you start winning. That I find really bizarre.
Well, also you play, and like at Palace Station, there's a whole bank there. Then I'll walk over to the Keno machine where I'm doing my therapy before I go home, and then someone sits down at that exact same machine, first bet, boom, all the bonuses. You're like, oh, what's going on?
Happened to me a few times on Buffalo, and also Jennifer is asking, do you like to play quick hits machines?
Cricket machines?
Quick hits, like
quick hits. The original ones, kind of, because you get the chance to get the 20 games with the 3 times. And my theory, and this is totally a theory with absolutely no science behind it whatsoever, the more noise, the blinkier they are, the more intense the bonuses are, the less you're going to win.
Yep.
Designed to, if you have a $2 bet, I'm going to give you back $1.50 every time you're a winner, every time, but I'm keeping 50 cents of your money as a casino. But you're happy because you got the blinky things, and the dog comes out, and the parachute guy. Yeah, give me the 3 wheels. Those are more fun.
Yes, and 3 wheels, they like have less to pay out, so you can like literally like just like so you can pay out more consistently. And also another theory I find is the more graphic heavy a slot machine is, and the fancier the cabinet, the more payback, the more percentage the manufacturer wants to keep.
Yep.
That's like legal bounds, so that they can like pay for the high-end graphics and the high-end cabinet.
Well, licensed machines that have superstars like a Madonna or the Crazy Rich Asians, the games, they have to pay licensing to
They
those
do.
movies and people, so they have to keep some of that money.
Yep, that's why I stay far away from licensed games. And also, Chaz says, what casino parking lot gift was left in your car, Coach?
What casino what?
Parking lot gift was left in your car.
Oh yeah, I received a nice $2 bill, 1976 $2 bill as a casino parking lot gift,
Wow.
among other things. It's amazing. I guess my car is very recognizable. It's a 2001 Lincoln Town car. We call it the Loon Mobile. And so I come out periodically. There's always something. There's a parking ticket on one time that someone left for me, so I had extra parking downtown. So thank you very much for that.
That is such a neat little gift. When did you get this gift?
That was a couple months ago. They were in town and came by the hotel, said hi, and then I was out that night. It's very stalker-ish, but in a good way.
Yes.
It's a good stalker.
It is. And also, Jennifer was asking, Simon, did you try the buffet at the Palms? Not yet, but it's definitely
good.
on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Is it open right now?
Yes.
Alright, so do you want to eat the buffet after the live stream?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I've been like getting really hungry all day.
I may go live then. We'll go live during the buffet.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll watch Simon eat.
Alright, mukbang number 2. Stay tuned for part 2. We're gonna have some mukbang. And then also, and I'm like wondering, what got you? I'm not sure if I asked this question yet, but what gave you the inspiration to start your channel?
That's a great question. Been working my whole life. So I grew up in Alaska, and I used to be a TV weatherman and a sportscaster
Wow.
and stand-up comic and all that kind of stuff. Then I had a family, so I had to feed kids, so I got a real job. And they're all grown now, and at the end of 2020, my brother-in-law said, dude, just do it already. So I started making a couple videos, and I got hooked on it. And so now it's like every day I'm doing something. I'm having more fun doing it, and it's just awesome that people want to hang out with me.
Definitely is, and you have such a great energy, and you're definitely a very magnetic personality. I do know that for me personally, there's like times where I really struggle with life because of my apraxia and speech disabilities, which makes it hard to hold a conversation with people. But I really do admire just how smooth you are.
Oh, thank you. And it is a conversation because as you have people chatting, we have a lot of wrenches, we have a lot of moderators on purpose because they're all helping the channel out. But when new people come in, I want to make sure that they feel warm, welcome.
Yes.
It's the hospitality, it's the hotel side of me. It's a hospitality experience. So come join us, be a part of that family, have something to say, be a part of it, enjoy, get out of the experience what you want. We're here to try to provide that. In the meantime, we're gonna have some fun and probably run a red light.
Yes, that's a great mentality to have. I'm very excited to go live on your channel next. And after this episode, I'll be dropping the link to your live stream,
Cool.
so that other people can like find it.
Yep.
And also, hey TPD slots, and J Rosa's Slot Wild Lightning Link owes me a house, a Dragon Link, owes me a house and a Dragon Link machine. Could have paid off the mortgage for that house. All slots are designed to take your money. Choose wisely.
Exactly. I mean, the whole idea is when you go to a movie, it's designed to take your money.
It
When you go
is.
to a baseball game, it's designed to take your
Yes.
money. When you go to the gas station, it's designed to take your money. When you choose gaming as an entertainment, it's designed to take your money.
It is.
And it's just the business model of it. Where it goes awry is when you spend too much, you take the college fund, you borrow money, all that stuff to game, that's where it's not good for you. But if you're gonna, I want to go see Journey in concert, or can I take that $380 for next weekend
Yes.
and go play Keno and turn it into $600, still go see Journey and get the buffet with Simon.
Sweet. That's the best mentality. And also, thank you so much, Tony, for the $5 super chat. Woo!
Tony.
Be sure to check it out. Be sure to ask Coach Steve, how do you find the best discount sushi at the gas station? That is a great question.
Oh, sorry.
Also, 1 second.
1 second here.
We got somebody coming through. Uno momento.
Thanks for everyone.
Also, hey Bob Tank, thank you for the $5 super chat. Woo! Question for Coach. What's the origin of a loon?
The origin of the loon. So, Bob Dingo has a channel here in town, and he does all kinds of kookaburras and kangaroo sounds and loon sounds. And I was challenged one day to do it, and I'm like, I'm no Bob Dingo, I can't. So I said, all right, someone dropped me a super chat. So I, loon. And that's the best I could do. So you give it, I went, loon. Perfect, you got it.
Thank ya.
So that's where it all started.
Hey Michelle DC, and hey TPT. Thank you Goldie for dropping Coach's link.
Oh, cool. Thank you very
Cash
much.
Crash Las Vegas. Thank you so much. And also, I know I'm usually on StreamYard where I can pin comments, but because this is actual YouTube, I can't pin comments, which is slightly unfortunate. And also, Chaz is asking, how many French fries do you eat underneath the car seat?
So we used to count the actual French fries in a French fry box, or we'll get different fries. We'll get the crispy fries, the whippity whip fries at Arby's. And occasionally I spill while I'm driving, because I'll eat while I drive. And so there's a whole bunch down there that if we ever get stuck in the desert, we have plenty of food for the future. So there's no actual count, just know there's plenty of French fries under the seat.
Oh my gosh, I might have to get a photo of the French fry seat. I'm curious. And I'm curious, how do you come up with humor and jokes for your channel?
It just kind of grows, playing off the people that are involved, stuff that happens. We're not a news channel. We don't do controversial stuff. We want to stay away. We want to be escape away from the news of the day.
Yes.
But as stuff comes up, there's a humor side to a lot of it. We try to do it in a way that doesn't offend anyone. We want people from all different cultures, backgrounds, countries to be welcome there. And so we just keep to the high level humor on all that.
Definitely. That's the humor I do find enjoyable, especially after a long day of school. And also, Jay was asking, did you grow up in Las Vegas?
I did not. I grew up in Alaska, Fairbanks, Alaska.
Wow.
And after Alaska, I tried to go to the warmest places I could. So I've been to Tempe, Arizona, Honolulu, Hawaii, Las Vegas. I'd go to Venus, but there's no flights.
Dang. And you know, on Venus, it actually takes Venus is so hot because of the greenhouse effect that the longest a satellite has ever been on Venus was 1 hour before it just melted.
There you go. And that's another reason I can't get a flight. So.
Yep, molten metal. And also don't get a flight to Europa, Jupiter's moon, because of the radiation. It makes computers go boop, bye-bye.
Did not know that. See, we're learning even more today. This is great.
Hashtag solar system. hey, the Gamble After Dark, what's up?
How y'all doing? This is so exciting for me, watching what you do and then your involvement with others, the Big Jackpot and everybody, and all the things that you've done in your channel. You're an inspiration to all of us young YouTubers, and really appreciate being here with you.
Same, I really appreciate being here too. And also I'm curious, when you're on the road, what's your favorite kind of food to get?
I like fast food. I like to eat different things. Culver's down in Kingman on the way to Arizona. Chinese food is great. Just anything that I can eat while I drive. Sometimes I have to use both hands while I eat, so I have to drive with my knee.
Wow.
Do not do that. That's not safe. It's not part of your driver's manual.
Not at all.
No.
Oh, you just busted the fun.
Exactly.
So imagine if you had to hold your phone, eat French fries, and try to drive with your feet.
Exactly. So fortunately, I've got a dash phone holder, which is basically directly in front of me. So it's almost like a holographic thing, so I can read chats and stuff while I drive without taking my eyes off the road. But occasionally, if it's like a real messy burger or something, you got to have two hands, and why slow down for that?
That's a very smart idea to have your holographic camera. And also, I'm curious, how do you keep your phone from overheating outside? That's what I'm being curious about.
It's very, very difficult. Real Brano 3 sent me a thing. It's actually a plug-in cooler that goes to the back of the phone. It attaches to it, keeps it cool. That's been helping. And then when I do the car stuff, I just have the air conditioner blowing on it quite a bit. But it does overheat way too much.
Yep. My phone, sometimes when I'm going outside and heat it goes, it just melts in my hand. Oh, hey, Mary, nice to see you. And hey, and Lettuce Market U says, McDouble with bacon, anybody?
Oh, yeah. Oh, bacon McDoubles, yes.
Yes.
But not right now. I've got a broken tooth, which I'm going in on Tuesday. But thank you, Tylenol people. Tylenol.
Yeah, Tylenol for life.
But check with your doctor, because I'm not a doctor and I don't even play one on TV.
Yep, and I'm not.
Disclaimers on everything.
Yep, and I'm not even a doctor either.
Exactly.
And Mitchell said, Simon, who did your nails? I see my Patriotic Goddess when you're gone. Unfortunately, nail polish. Unfortunately, Patriotic Goddess. This is one downside of the extreme heat I'm finding in Vegas. It's so dry that your nail polish goes boop, boop, boop.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
Yep, and now this chip. I'm like literally being as careful as I can. And you know what I find really crazy? It's like as I'm sitting there in the heat, I literally see the nail polish melting. That's how extremely hot it is. 111 degrees today. So I had to go run into Walgreens, get myself some new paint, and paint it over, unfortunately. But next time I see you, let's do our nails again, Patriotic colors.
Where did you get the reel?
I got my slot machine reel strip from I got my slot machine wheel strip from Gambo's General. I went
Oh,
with
cool.
another friend.
Very cool. Those
Thank
are fun
you.
to have, definitely.
Oh, thank you, Slot Royal. And also, SoCal says, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, SoCal 77. Well,
Yes, Michelle says, LOL, I know it would be worse in the humidity, girl. So it's going to get,
Oh, yeah.
she says it's going to get way worse in the humidity.
Yeah. It was 111 this morning when I was driving. I think it was 113 when I came over here a little bit ago. So it's going to be hot this week, definitely. Hopefully there'll be some big storms. We love the big rainstorms here.
Yeah, it's like so relief, so much relief. And I forgot, did we answer the question about the U1 Kino yet?
What's the question on the Kino?
U1, what's your thoughts on playing the U1 Kino?
Oh, the U1. Years ago at the Clarion Casino, we had that, and it seemed okay. I've seen some people win on it pretty good money. I just haven't. That's not. I don't know what it is about the way maybe the way the machine's set up. You have to sit on a chair in a box. And
Yep.
It's almost like you're at work.
I mean, I can imagine it just like sounds more like, it just like feels more like a voting machine than a slot machine.
Yeah. There you go. That's exactly what it is. I'm voting for a win.
Yep, and also, to answer your question, Michelle, her name is actually Dee. Hey, Lady Di. And all right says, hopefully you do not have storms like we do here in South Dakota.
Oh, South Dakota. Love South Dakota.
SD Guy.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen SD Guy before?
I have not seen him in person. There's so many of those awesome YouTubers I've never seen in person that I really want to do it. I kind of feel like a fan. It's like I play a little baseball, but there's so many people that play baseball better than me that I love going to watch them play or football. And so if I get a chance to bump into someone like that again, it's a thrill just like this for me.
Definitely. And also, if you were to meet another YouTuber right now, who would it be?
Oh man, that's a great question. I would love to hang out with SD Guy. I would. NG, either one, but SD Guy, just because of I love the mouth.
Yes.
I love there's no filter. That, to me, if I can hit 100,000 subscribers someday, maybe I'll turn that filter off too, but love what he does. So, but make sure the kids are in the other room.
Yep. There was one time when I was like sitting with my device, I clicked YouTube by mistake. I forgot I had an SD Guy video playing. Boom! And it blew the house apart. Nobody was happy.
And a tribute, when we do our things like Ma'am, it's a tribute to what he does. It's not we're not trying to steal his shtick. He's created a whole unique niche.
He
And
has.
it's so much fun to watch.
He's an absolute blast. And there's actually times like when I actually say things like from SD Guy's channel and other channels, as it comes from like a place of tribute rather than stealing.
Exactly.
And also, I'm like wondering, how did you stumble across slot channels?
I just every once in a while, when I have a free moment, I'll just go in and look for lives. If you type in slots, you type in Keno, you type in the different things into the search bar, and every once in a while someone will show up. So I typed in slot machine one time, and guess who popped up? It's a slot machine. Okay, that makes sense. There it is.
Yeah, what I find funny, and what I find crazy is like when you type in slot machine, was I like the first video?
I think you were the second one. There was something on how to, some guy from the 70s on how to win with a slot machine.
Yes.
And then there's Simon. So.
Wow, that was definitely a coincidence. I found your channel when Hoyes Slots mentioned it.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow, fantastic. Very good.
Yes, and Hoyes was like, you got to slot speak with Steve. I was like, I'm on it. And now I can't believe I'm actually doing an episode with you in person.
And we're doing it in Las Vegas at the Palms
Wow.
Hotel Casino, and this is a thrill for me.
This is so meant to be. And also, I know I'm kind of getting off a tangent. All says, you need to watch this video from today, SD Guy.
Oh, okay, we'll check it out, definitely.
Michelle says, SD Guy is my spirit animal. Hashtag giraffe.
I like some of the early ones, I guess, was getting in trouble or getting kicked out of
Yes.
slot machines, watching those, and then you just get kind of sucked into it.
You do.
And then there's, pretty much anyone that's putting on a show, I appreciate their effort. I may not like the content, so when I did shows at the Clarion, we would put on singers, dancers, performers, and I didn't particularly care for what the content was, but the fact that they put their heart and soul into
Yes.
it and put on a good show. So I enjoy those type of slot channels as well.
Same. I like slot my favorite kind of type of slot channels, to be honest, is the slot channels that are so full in that you can feel the passion radiating from the screen, and that what makes me like when
Well, and then there's the T channels out there too that are a lot of fun. So someday I hope to be big enough that I'm in trouble. So.
Yep. I'll be keeping an eye out for your T video.
Okay, because yes, I did have a home slot machine. Yes, I did a couple of group pulls. I won't ever do them again because it's too hard to administrate.
Yep.
Yes, there is a woman behind everything. No, it's the other way around. So all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure how all that works, but you know, I actually use those types of videos to learn how to be better at what I do.
Yes.
And watching the other channels and kind of watch how they do it. The same way a hitter will watch a good hitter and adjust their swing.
Yep. It's like, I remember like, and I can think about it, your list of tea getting longer every day.
Too much caffeine will hurt you.
Yep. Gotta be careful about tea.
Yes, definitely.
And also, thank you so much, PZ, for the
PZ.
$3,000 super chat. Woo!
There we go. There we go.
And I'm wondering like, and I'm kind of going off a ramble, but I'm like wondering, how do you decide when to go live and what to do for your live shows?
It's a great question. It's like a multi-answer here. So the live streams are basically, let's see what happens in Vegas. Fortunately, Vegas produces great content.
It does.
We do the 11 things on a paper plate, so we kind of have things for everyone to look for as we're driving around and doing our thing, kind of a scavenger hunt. But I like to, after I'm done working, this is my therapy. I like to go out and go live stream, walk around. Also for the health reasons, my heart doctor wants me to exercise more, and I really don't want to go to a Peloton machine, so the walking is very good for me. And then it's just so much fun to hang out with everyone. And I say it all the time, and I mean it. I love coming back to my channel because they're so funny, the viewers and the comments and the stuff, and I laugh just as much as I'm sure they do.
Definitely, and there's a time for like going through the live chat after a stream, and I just get a really good laugh from people, and also the fact that you can actually see people making friends in the chat.
Oh yeah, well and then watch other people's rooms, and then the people that connect from other chat rooms get together and say hi. You want to support the guy that's doing the live stream of the premiere, but it's great to bring in all that connection.
Definitely, Chris. Jay Rose has to do a drawing of the two of us. We can do that.
That'd be great.
And also, Chris is asking, will there be a plate stream tonight?
Yes, there's going to be a plate stream later tonight. I think after this we go down, we're going to do the buffet. We'll do a review on the food. And then depending on what time my Tylenol wears off and/or we got stuff. It's a Saturday night in Vegas, so there's going to be something going on. Someone's going to be dancing in the rain in an alleyway, or there'll be something going on in Fremont or the Strip, so we got to be out there to document that.
You do. Alright, so do you have a drawing app on your phone I can use?
I do not.
Actually, wait, can I see the notes app?
Sure.
I have an idea.
You can do that? Okay, let me get you in here.
1 second. Password protection.
Oh, yeah. So 1, 1.
Dance time.
1. All right, and then which one is it? The drawing app?
Notes.
Notes, there you go.
So here we go.
All right.
Boom. Whoopsie, one button wrong. Max bet this baby.
There we go.
With black ink.
All right.
Let's see if we can see it. Shoot.
Very cool.
Let me try and
turn around. On the other side. There we go. All right. It's a Simon original.
It's kind of hard to do with my finger and my iPhone. I'm not used this note. I'm not drawing on a note app before, so it's gonna take a little practice. But this way I can get. It's gonna be very cartoonish. Can't use the side of my fingers. I have not had my fingernails grown this long for ages. Those takes a little practice getting back into digital art with fingernails.
That's fantastic.
Buttons. And here's Simon. My pompadour. Whoopsie doopsies. You're very welcome, J-Bell. I love drawing. I really can't wait to get back to doing live art streams.
Fantastic.
And here's the slot machine 7 to go in the middle.
There you go.
Here you go.
Perfect.
Let me sign it. Here you go.
Dang.
Hey, Vegas Cali. That's a little gift.
Thank you. That is fantastic. Now, how do I save it? Just done?
All right, done. Hit done.
Done.
That's how you. does not include shipping and tax.
No, of course not.
Welcome to the economy. Here you go. Here's your phone back.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Thank you so much.
Fadi, can you do a screenshot of this, please? All right, so we gotta hold back up for Fadi, just for you, Fadi. Un momento, screenshot time. Let me know when you got it, Fadi. Salt Whale says, I want one. Salt Whale, if you ever want to do an episode of Salt Speak, let me know. And I'll do a drawing of you doing the Salt Speak episode. So there you go.
Wow.
Vegas Akai says, Simon drew my emojis in the chat. Oh, thank you, Vegas Akai. Thank you, Extraordinary Explanations. And Jennifer says, Steve's channel is so good. I look forward to him after the long day of work. He is so funny.
Well, I think it's the interaction with everyone. There's a lot of running gags. There's things that we do pretty much every night. In the fall, we're going to start a tour that when people come in from the channel would like a tour, we're going to take people around to the top 10 things that we do
Yes.
on every channel. We got some folks coming in this summer that we're going to do some ride-alongs. Mark from The Other Me, we're going to ride next Wednesday together in the car. He's going to live stream, I'm going to live stream, and just start collaborating that way and kind of just do my own little tour of Vegas to those that come into town.
That is so cool. If you ever come in town again, I do volunteer for a tour.
There you go. There you go.
And also, Salt Whale is asking, have you ever been to Biloxi, Mississippi?
I've not been to Biloxi. I've driven through, but I want to go down there. My favorite non-Vegas place is Wendover, Nevada, though. That's probably my favorite non-Vegas or Reno place.
What do you like about that one?
It's old. It's old. It's an hour and a half or 2 hours, depending how fast you drive out of Salt Lake City. But places like the Red Garter, the Pepper Mill, the Nugget, Montego Bay, just really cool old. It's been 5 years since I've been there, but I love their poker machines. I won a couple of progressives. Keno was great, and they had Sun and Moon.
Did you win anything on Sun and Moon?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. My best Sun and Moon win ever was in Oregon, in Pendleton, Oregon. You come down the mountain, I think it was called Wild Horse Casino, and they had a progressive jackpot. I won $1,192 one time.
Wow.
Just shy of the taxable. That was so much fun.
Yeah. How many bonus symbols did you get on that?
That was, I hit the 5 symbols, and I hit the 5 again within that.
Wow.
So that's when it starts kicking it up on a 60-cent bet.
Yes. I love doing tiny bets because you can win so much.
Yep.
And also, Salt Whale is asking, how long have you been here? I have been in Vegas since June 30th. What about you, Steve?
I got here this time about a year ago, and
Wow.
Prior to that, I lived here about 5.5 years.
Oh wow. What drew you to Vegas?
I used to come up here all the time from Arizona or travel anywhere I lived. I always come back to Vegas. When I was going to school in Hawaii, I would actually book my flights back to Phoenix through Vegas and miss the flight every once in a while.
Yes.
And then the first chance I had an opportunity to come out here and work, my original goal was to come out here and be an eye-in-the-sky security officer. I wanted to be the guy up there watching people steal and cheat on
Wow.
the poker tables. But fortunately, I was able to come out as a general manager of a hotel.
Wow, that is such a neat journey. It's Vegas Time says, I started watching his Arizona videos from the beginning. They're pretty cool.
It was fun because I love Arizona. We again, the same thing. We'll go to the casinos in Arizona, but also we'll travel the different parts of the state. There's so much diversity in Arizona, from the mountains to the deserts. Go to ASU, go to University of Arizona, all the different places. So again, it's a state that I love. If I ended up in Hawaii or Alaska, I'd spend my whole time showing off those states because they're beautiful also.
They are. Hawaii is definitely another state I'm dying to return to. I've also want to see the volcanoes and walk around the big island again and meet anybody who's in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's I was 2 years at University of Hawaii. I did announcing for the baseball team and some of the different sports there, and great time. I still have one class to finish at University of Hawaii. It was a snorkeling class.
Yes.
I couldn't finich my final on that because we had a baseball tournament I had to announce.
Dang.
But someday I'm coming back to finish my snorkeling class.
Yes. Will you have a degree in snorkeling?
When I do, then, because what I want to do is one of my next hotels that I open with a bar, we're going to actually have like snorkel shots where you put the snorkel in, we jump the liquor. And,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that's coming soon, but I can't do it until I get a degree.
Dang. Why can't you do it without a degree?
I'm going with the snorkel police. I have no idea.
Dang.
Just making it up.
Yep. I really want to do a snorkel. I want to do a snorkel
Snorkel
shot.
shots. We'll do. Very frustrated with one of the major online real coin casinos that one point I had several $1,000s in wins, and every time I tried to collect it, another reason why I couldn't.
Yeah,
You
that's
didn't
pathetic.
cross your T, didn't dot your I. It's a Thursday, and so I don't promote them anymore. I've actually got rid of most all those videos
Yes.
because it was a lot of fun, but then I felt unpaid. And so I'll do the free slot games online sometime, but living in Vegas, it's just easy to run down the street to a gas station if you really need to do a slot.
Lucky. That is so lucky. I do my free games on my phone and my slot machines at home. And also Jennifer was like, I hope you visit Hawaii, Simon. I'll give you a toll. I'll keep in touch. My email is itsaslotmachine@gmail.com. No spaces. Let's get in touch on email.
Yep.
So when I get to visit Hawaii, or if you get to go again,
Yep.
we doing to see you. J-Real says you look so familiar.
You?
J-Real says
Oh.
you look so familiar.
You may have seen me on the posters in the post office, witness relocation program. Any of that ring a bell? No, I'm just kidding. If you've seen the movie Clarity on Amazon Prime, I have a 10-second clip about midway through that. And some people say I've got a very doppelganger look towards some other people, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, what did you do in that movie for 10 seconds?
It was actually filmed at my casino here in Arizona, or I'm sorry, here in Nevada, and so I kind of did the Stan Lee Hitchcock thing where you can film here, but I have to be in the movie. So I
Yes.
played the part of old white guy leaving a hotel room. Nailed it.
Nice.
Nailed it. Yeah.
And the slot whale says, I would have given you a tour of Biloxi, Mississippi, Simon. Oh, thank you so much. I'll let you know when I'm back in Biloxi so I can get the Biloxi tour from you.
Yep.
And I find it so cool that you actually got to be in the movie. What casino did you do it at?
That was at the Greek Isles Clarion. So it had an interior. It was basically being filmed at a Mexican resort, but it was here. We looked like a Mexican resort on the inside, and so they did a lot of that filming work inside at our hotel.
Yes, and did it film any slot machines?
Not during that because it wasn't a gaming movie. It's called
Okay.
Clarity. It was released in 2017, and then I can't talk about a new one, but I was just cast for another movie coming out. That if it works out good, then I won't have to work anymore, and certainly the YouTube stuff will be a lot more fun because of what's going to happen if in fact it goes. But like anything, you get cast, you got all
Yes.
the plans, you want it to work out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So you never count your chickens until you get them
Yep.
all fried up. But if this one goes, then this will be one of those Leslie Nielsen type, airplane type franchise movies.
Oh my
So,
gosh. I am hoping you get it.
Me too.
And I absolutely love the movie Airplane.
Yep.
And I do know that we're coming upon an hour. Is there anything you'd like to talk about before we take any further questions?
No, I really appreciate it. Love what I do. Hopefully it comes across in our conversations and our videos. I try to experiment a lot. I don't want to be every other channel. I want to be different. I used to do a radio show, so this is basically my radio show now on YouTube. Just fun, shtick, comedy. Try not to be very offensive. I know sometimes something will offend everyone all the time, but we try not to do that. And it's just try to be a welcome spot for everyone, and then help support other YouTube channels and do stuff like this to really help each other grow in the community.
Definitely. And also Vegas Takai is asking, are you getting a brand new Lincoln Town car?
If the movie thing goes, once the contract's signed, if in fact all that goes, it'll be a brand new Lincoln Town
Yes.
car, yes.
Knock on wood. Let's play the drums.
There you go.
And Vegas Takai says, I call the shotgun in the new town car.
Shotgun, yeah, you have to arm wrestle Braun for that, but we'll see how it goes.
I call the roof.
There you go. We got room in the trunk, we got the U-Haul, we got
Good.
plenty of space. We had up to 450 people in there at one time. So.
Wow. We can definitely fit your birthday party. We can definitely fit your party in it.
Yep.
Don't forget the IMAX screen, the projector, the
Oh, yeah.
the bag of popcorn too.
True. Gotta have all that. This is great. How many episodes of this have you done?
I've started Start Speak back in last February, a month after my 21st birthday.
Oh, congratulations.
This Start Speak show's been going on for an entire year, and also, in matter of fact, I'm looking for more guests and people who want to be on Start Speak. Everybody's always welcome to be on the show, even if you're not a Start channel. We would love to have you up and hear about your superstitions in casino and luck at the casino.
Very cool. And then anyone who's had trouble in a casino, if you've been kicked out for anything, it's a good fantastic.
I would love to hear all your juicy stories. I would love to hear all your good stories, and I also would love to hear everybody's perspective on the casino. Everybody says loon on the count of 3. I count. Let's go
On 3.
loon.
1, 2, 3. Loon.
I've never could make an animal sound.
Well, now you can. Yeah, it's a perfect loon. You got it.
Thank you. Alright, so Motondo says my mother is a psychic and says in the future you will travel around and play. Is that true, Simon? Heck yeah, it is. Playing all day long.
Exactly.
But I'm curious, what do you hope to do with your YouTube channel in the future?
I just want to continue to grow it and create more, bigger community. My ultimate goal, I've got multiple channels going right now as I try to develop more. I want to leave one channel as when I pass away, whatever time in my life that is. I want to have one functional channel for each of my kids and my wife to have residual value out of that. But also in the meantime, whatever that difference is, I mean, right now, hopefully the difference we make in people's lives is a little bit of laughter and escape of the negativity in the world. But if we can actually, come across something where we do good work and some charity. Fill the Lake is one of our charities. Help animal rescues, or stumble upon that one video that makes a difference in people's lives. That when you're really down on your luck and you come across it, and that one little chuckle, that one little laugh changes your perspective. That's our goal.
That is so sweet. And can you tell me a little bit about the Fill the Lake charity?
Fill the Lake charity. So everyone's concerned because Lake Mead is emptying, and so we've had conversations with environmentalists. Certain people wanted to go back to the way it was. Well, that is an empty Lake Mead because Lake Mead was built by men.
Yes.
So there's pre-Lake Mead rivers, and then there's the Lake Mead itself. So our charity is anyone that would like to contribute. We're buying bottles of water. We're driving out to Lake Mead, and we're pouring the water back into the lake.
Yes.
And our goal is to fill up the lake so there's enough water there that they can pump that water back into Vegas and bottle it and sell it to people.
Yes.
That's our goal. That's our charity.
That is so neat. And also, Albright says, Simon, I hope you get to come to South Dakota and I can meet you in Deadwood. I would love to meet you too.
Deadwood's fun.
And I'm curious. And have you had any luck in Deadwood?
I did back when they first opened in I guess it was the 80s, 70s, and 80s. Back as a kid, we'd go there and drive through. So as soon as I was old enough to go in, I'm trying to think when that would have been. That would probably mid 80s. They had the real coin slot machines, and that's when I won my first real big nickel jackpot. Was in Deadwood, where I actually had to get a couple of buckets to fill up with all the nickels, and that was so much fun.
That is so amazing. I can't wait to go to Deadwood. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling, but for Lake Mead, I just find it really neat, this idea of opening bottles and dumping water into the lake.
Well, think about how much water you drink. Most of the bottle of water, there's that little swallow left in the thing. You put the cap on, you throw it away.
Yep.
That water is trapped in landfills. If you take the time to even dump it on a plant or something, it gets back in the atmosphere.
It does.
There's so much water there that's not available that could go back in. So that's kind of what the charity focus is.
That is so good to know. And going forward, I'll make sure that I take that last bottle or just dump it somewhere just to make sure it doesn't stay in the landfill for 1,000 years. And also, hey, Danny. Alright, so any last questions before we wrap up for tonight?
I have a question for you.
What is it?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years with YouTube?
Oh, that is so sweet. To be very honest, in 5 years, I see myself, like what you said, Motondo, and your mom's asking. Yes, I see myself going around the world, playing different slot machines, meeting people like you, and just getting to meet everybody who I am getting to meet the entire slot community as I travel across the country. That's where I envision myself to be in 5 years, a traveling person.
Fantastic.
Yeah, what about you?
I hope to be alive in 5 years.
Yes.
No, I just keep doing what we're doing. It's the same concept, whether it's Goodwill tours or even to help other people. We do a lot of helping other people get to their 1,000 subscribers and watch hours. Let's launch more channels and make everyone else independent within the world of YouTube, and let's help create futures for people.
Definitely, guys. Definitely, and that's Mike Phillips who says, "What's up, Coach? Open the Vegemite here on the live stream."
Vegemite. I got some Vegemite from Australia. I have not opened it yet. We are going to do a live stream, not tonight. I've got to plan it. I'm going to see my heart doctor on Monday and my dentist on Tuesday, and if they both say it's okay.
Yes, I hope we get to do that. I'm not sure what Vegemite looks like, but I'll be surprised.
I'm not sure what it tastes like. I've seen it in the jar. It's like, it was in a song in the 80s, so that's all I know about it.
Yes. Becky Sakai says, I hope to be alive 5 years too. Fingers crossed.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for being here, everybody. Really appreciate having you as a guest.
Simon.
Steve.
This is great. Thank you. It's a thrill for me. This is a total thrill. Love your work. Keep doing it. You're good at it. You have your own niche, and we need you to be a part of the community to bring everyone together.
Oh, thank you so much. And also, I hope, Matunda says, I hope to have slot machines at the restaurant in Vegas,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And Alby says, you drink out of the faucet. I only had to drink out from the toilet.
I wouldn't go that far.
Neither am I.
I wouldn't go that far.
You're very welcome, everybody. And Chris Dye says Vegemite smells really bad.
Well, there's a lot of things that smell really bad that are very good.
Yes, it's like a slot machine, but for
Exactly.
your tongue.
There you go.
Well, I want to thank everybody for being here. I hope you have a great night. And also, yeah, I hope you all have a really great night. See you around later. He's going live on his channel, Casual Crash, Las Vegas. He's gonna be eating some sushi. We're gonna be watching me eat again. So see you there right now. Be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great night. Bye bye.
Thank you all. It's been great. Thank you.